Good evening. Welcome, everybody. Well, y'all, I took a little break and now I'm back. Today, we're going to be making a meal from leftovers and a couple other things. It's not leftovers, but we're primarily going to use leftovers. What I'm going to be making is some enchiladas, okay? And I'm not quite sure what else I'm going to make, but for right now, we're making some enchiladas. So what I've got is some homemade enchilada sauce that I pre-made. And how I made this was by using um, some of these right here. They are chili peppers. What I did is I ground those up. Now I had some that I had grew and some that I bought from the store, and I ground them up and put them in the freezer. And this is a new bag, but that's what they are, is chilies, okay? So I used some of those. They were roasted in the oven, and then like I said, I ground them up, and I used some of my canned tomato sauce and garlic, onion powder, a little bit of jalapeno juice that I had in my refrigerator, and that was pretty much it. So, homemade enchilada sauce. Oh, and chili powder. And this is leftover bean juice from when I made pinto beans, and I'm going to be using some of those to make refried beans. So we're going to mix that juice in with the enchilada sauce to stretch it out. That's one good tip that you can use is when you're cooking your pinto beans or whatever kind of beans. If you season them up and they've got a roux, you guys don't throw that roux away. Save it, put it up in a little bag or something, stick it in your freezer, and you can use it to doozy up your other sauces for your enchilada casserole, Frito pie, anything that you want to season, like a Mexican dish that needs like a tomato juice, roux, or anything. Save that pinto bean juice and use it. It'll stretch everything out. Hi, Coffee First Then Speak. Hey, Echo. Welcome, y'all. Thank you for stopping by. Okay, now we're going to get started. The first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to be making some rice in my rice cooker. And what I'm going to do is I've got 1.5 cups of rice in here. And we're going to use about a teaspoon of chicken bouillon. And I'm going to use 2 packs of Saison. Well, about 1.5 packs, not 2. How's everybody doing tonight? Is everybody doing good? Okay, and the next thing I'm going to use is a little bit of dehydrated peppers. I'm going to use about a teaspoon of that. And a little bit of dehydrated onion. Probably about a teaspoon of that. And I'm going to put about a teaspoon of avocado oil. And since I used 1.5 cups of rice, I'm using 3 cups of water. Okay. And now we're going to, in a rice cooker, We're going to plug it up and we're going to turn it on. Okay, and the next thing we're going to do is we're going to get our enchiladas prepared. Oh, actually, the first thing I have to do is make my refried beans. Okay. You guys, so what I'm doing is I am going to drain these beans, okay, first. All right. Hold on 1 second. I have a phone call. I'm live. All right. I sent you a message. Bye. Okay, you guys, I'm back. I'm sorry about that. All right. We're going to drain those beans. Let them just drain for just a minute or so. Just for about a minute. Okay. I think I can do better than that. I'm trying to get as much of the juice out of them as I can. But I don't want them completely dry. Okay? Now I'm going to transfer them back in this dish. And I'm going to take my immersion blender, you guys. And I'm just going to mix those beans up. Turn them into refried beans. I need to remove that banner so you guys can see. Let's go to style. I need to remove the banner because, okay, there we go. It was impeding on y'all's picture of what we had going on. Okay. Now, those refried beans are good and mushed up. Okay. And we're going to clean this off because we need to use it again in just a couple minutes. Hey, Camo Carl, how are you doing, dear? Okay, y'all, we got to rinse this out because we might need it again in a little bit. Okay, now, I saved the juice. See that? We're going to set that to the side. We're going to empty that out. Put it right there. Okay. Now, there's our refried beans. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to start constructing our enchiladas. Okay. Now, I have got a big pack of tortillas here. It's an 8 count. So I'm going to open those up. And yes, I'll be using them all. Of course, y'all know I bought them from the store. I did not make these homemade. Okay. So the first thing I'm going to do is, you see this enchilada sauce? I am going to pour a little bit of it in that bean juice. I'm going to add some garlic powder, and I'm going to add the rest of that Saison into that bean juice. And I'm going to put a little bit of multi-grain or multicolor cracked pepper. And I'm going to use a spoon to just mix that up. Oh, I need to turn my oven on. Turn your oven on to 350 about right now while we're constructing this. Okay. You're going to take your shell and you're just going to dip it in that juice. Okay. We're going to sit in on our pan right here. And I have a leftover steak and onions here. So I'm going to be using a little bit of that in this. A little bit of steak and onions. And I have a little bit of fresh purple onion. I'm going to put on that. And I have some refried bean here that I'm going to put in there. And I forgot to get my cheese out of the refrigerator. Hold on 1 second. Okay, and these I am going to use some of my block cheese. You guys, I'm just going to slice up a little bit and put just a tiny bit in there. Okay. A little bit of that and just a tiny bit of this spicy Mexican blend cheese that came from the store. And when I say a little bit, I mean like a teaspoon, you guys. You don't need much. Now what we're going to do is we're just going to wrap this baby up. And how you wrap it up is put it towards the end, fold the sides over, and then just roll it, okay? Okay, that's number one. We're going to do 2 here. Wet it first. Add a little bit of your beef mixture. Put a little bit of your refried beans. Put a little bit of the onions. And then put some cheese and a little bit of your shredded cheese. Now, you can use shredded cheese all the way, but I'm trying to stretch out my cheese so I'll have some to go on the top. Okay? Hey, Rabbit Coyote, how are you, dear? If y'all haven't yet, if you don't mind, go ahead and hit the like button for me. I'd really, really appreciate it. And if you're here and you're not subscribed and you like what you see, go on and subscribe. So, y'all, I love making these. My family really likes them. Oh, that's good. Homemade KFC bowls. Well, I'm glad you're eating them homemade because I don't trust that place no more. At all. Okay, you guys. Remember, lay it down, Fold your sides over, tuck it, and you're good to go. Y'all see that juice is so rich, I'm telling you. Oh my goodness. Okay. Okay. And just use your hands like I'm using your hands because, you know, that's the best way to do it. Hey, TJ Cats, how are you doing, dear? It does look yummy, doesn't it? And I bet you it'll taste yummy, too. These don't last any time with my family. Them boys are little. They'll gobble up the food. Oh, my goodness. What am I doing? I put my juice on it, y'all. Call me crazy. And it does get messy, but, oh, it sure is worth it. It is so worth it. So what's everybody been up to? Yeah, you know what, Carl? It should be, but you know what, honey? It's not. We know it's not healthier. If anything, they're probably using worse food that's worse for you, you know? In my opinion, I'm just saying. I was getting down to the wire in my bowl here. Oh my goodness. I won't run out though. Watch. I'll make it stretch. I will make it stretch. Got to cut this cheese up. Oh my goodness. Y'all look, I put 3 pieces on that one. It's 35 degrees where? Spicy sausage and rice? TJ, you're braver than I am. Oh, a homemade TV dinner. Oh, never mind. My bad. Yeah, I would eat a homemade TV dinner, but not no store-bought one. I do that sometimes here. I'll do meal preps and put them in the freezer. You know. It was 90 degrees there, TJ. Wow. It was 78 here today. 78 degrees. Okay, y'all. Put that last little bit of cheese on there. Okay. Remember, y'all, fold over, tuck, and roll. Okay? Oh, my goodness. I got to put one over here. Y'all, this is my last one. Think I got enough sauce? Y'all think I can make this sauce? We gonna make it work. Got some of the sauce on the bottom. Y'all got sauce all wet in my elbows. look. That looks crazy, don't it? Yes, and I washed my hands very, very good before I started this. Okay. Okay. Now we're going to, remember, take your sides, fold them over, tuck and roll, and try to just, whenever you're rolling it, keep it together like that. Okay? Now y'all look. It is empty, just about. Okay? Now we are going to pour our homemade enchilada sauce all over this, y'all. Okay? Look at that. Okay, you're going to put it in your microwave for about 35, 45 minutes. Okay? And then take it out, add some cheese to the top of it, and uncovered, of course. Put it back in the oven till the cheese is melted and it has a little bit of brown on the top of it. Okay? And you might want to put a pan underneath it so it'll help you lift it up out of the oven. Okay? So that's what we're going to do. We're going to put it on the pan. Okay? See my handy dandy pan right here? My oven just beeped, so I can put it in there. And voila! Enchiladas in the oven. Burnt cheese rocks. What are y'all talking about? Cheese rocks. I missed something. What did I miss, y'all? What I miss? Oh, you love burnt cheese. Oh, okay. Well, I don't like burnt cheese, but I do like, crispy cheese. I don't know about burnt cheese, though. No, I am wasting water. Oh, my goodness. Quit that. Okay, y'all. Now, all of that was leftovers. Okay? Every bit of it was leftovers. And now, I have made pizza from cauliflower, TJ. I've also made wraps from cauliflower. And I've also made another wrap, which I was going to make it tonight. You use cottage cheese, egg, and you can put cauliflower in it, broccoli, zucchini. You can pretty much put whatever you want in it. And then you bake it in the oven and turn it into a wrap. Oh, cheese rocks. Okay. Well, I don't know what y'all mean by cheese rocks. Y'all still ain't explained that one to me. I missed it. What is a cheese rock? Can y'all tell me what a cheese rock is, please? Because I don't know what a cheese rock is. Y'all not explaining to me. Okay, y'all. Now the enchiladas are in the oven. The rice is in the rice cooker. And I've got the refried beans already made. So if you have leftover pinto beans, if you have any leftover meat, any leftover vegetables, you can pretty much put anything you want in an enchilada. Okay? You can make the sauce yourself from literally just tomato juice, tomato sauce, put you some Mexican seasonings in it to your taste. And I always put, what I do sometimes is I take a little bit of butter or some type of like avocado oil or bacon grease and take my cast iron skillet, get it good and hot, and add that a little bit of chicken bouillon and like chili powder. And you want to toast that chili powder. And I add garlic to it, onion powder, whatever I've got, and make a roux. And add, I've used tomato juice, I've used V8, I've used homemade tomato puree. I've even used ketchup before. Okay? And literally, it has never tasted bad. And I've done it all different kinds of ways. So, make it with what you got. All right? Now, I still do have leftover ground beef, but I don't really think I need that. I think I can put that up in the freezer. And I've got some shredded lettuce here. And I've got some leftover rice that I was going to put in the tacos, but in the enchiladas, but I'm not. I'm just going to mix it in with this rice because it's the same thing. It's homemade rice, so I'm just going to put that in there. The rice is already done, you guys. That quick. Let me show you. Just that quick it's done. Okay. Get your spoon and toss up your rice. Get it fluffy. Okay. See that, you guys? That is your rice. It's so pretty. But we're going to put that back in the rice cooker. I just wanted to give it a really good stir and show it to y'all. Okay. So, like I said, we don't need this ground beef, so I'm just going to put it back in the refrigerator. I have to wash these dishes real quick. Y'all know me and my dishes. Can't be having no dirty dishes sitting around. Ooh. Okay, that's done. Yeah, that's exactly what those are. Anchor. That's true. That's a good eye you have right there, bud. All right, y'all. This is what we're going to make next. All right. Call me crazy, but we are going to make something that can be used as a wrap. It can be used as a piece of pizza dough. You can cut it up in strips and make it into a little snack. You can do pretty much anything you want with it. Okay? We're going to use 8 ounces of this cottage cheese. This is a 16-ounce container, so I'm going to divide it in half. Okay? And I'm going to use 2 eggs. I'm going to use a little bit of garlic salt. And actually, I need to get it mixed before I do all that. Okay? Now, you don't want this liquidy. You want it binded together, but not liquidy. Okay? So mix your eggs in there before you start using your little immersion blender. So smooth, but not liquefied, okay? Got to be careful with my immersion blender this time. Because if I'm not careful, I'll turn it into liquid. Okay, that's about as smooth as I can get it. Okay? Without turning it to liquid. Alright? Now what you do is you get you a baking sheet. And you take you a piece of parchment paper and line your baking sheet. Alright? Now, my oven's already on, so... Oh, and I've got to... want to add that later. Okay. Take that baking sheet. And you just start pouring this. And don't pour it all in the middle or anything. Just try to get it spread out. Okay? Okay. Now what I do is I take my little thingamadodger right here, and I just try to brush it out. And I try to make it into a rectangle, but it's not always a perfect rectangle. Okay? Not always a perfect rectangle. Okay. Okay. I'm going to move this out of y'all's way so y'all can see better. Okay. Let's try to jiggle it a little bit. Get a little bit more even. Okay, now I am going to... Where'd my little thing up? Where did my little thing of peppers go, y'all? I don't know what I did to it. Oh, I spilled them. Okay, I'm going to put my little pepper blend right on the top. And I am going to find me some grated Parmesan cheese to go on top of that. Okay. And this is going to go into the oven for about 35 minutes, y'all. Just like that. All right. Bam. Hey, OG, how are you doing? Hey, Andy. How's everybody doing tonight? Y'all, if you haven't hit the like button, I really appreciate it. And if you haven't subscribed and you like homesteading content and cooking and stuff about rabbits and chickens, I would love to have you. Okay, I'm not going to clean that right now. I'm going to let that soak, you guys. Okay, remember I told you about saving your sauce? Okay, y'all. I'm putting that sauce in this bag right here. Okay? And we are going to freeze it. Because every little bit counts. You know that? Every little bit counts. So, we're going to put that in the freezer. Ooh, that scared me. Hey, What Life, how are you doing, dear? Yeah, it does. Every little bit counts. And, I didn't want to stick my hand back in there, y'all, and mess with that. So we're not going to do anything with that right now. Okay, y'all. That is done, done, done. Really, What Life? That is sweet. Thank you. You're going to make me cry, What Life. That touches my heart. Okay, y'all. See how creamy them refried beans look? Yummy, yummy, yummy. Okay. Done with that right there. Thank you, Andy. I appreciate that, baby. Thank you much, sweetie. Okay, y'all. One other thing that I try my best to do is keep my kitchen clean. Because anybody who lives in the South, I'm just saying, y'all, especially in the South, where it is humid, y'all, every time you turn around, some little creepy crawly's trying to get in your house. So leaving food sitting around and dirty dishes and all that mess, one, it's not healthy to do that. And two, you know, you don't want no critters crawling all over your food. So, the best thing to do is try to have good cleanly habits to just keep them away. So if they do come in, you're not giving them something to, you know, eat and relish in and be happy. They'll see that you have nothing there and they'll leave. So that's what we try to do is keep everything as clean as we can. Okay? We don't want to be promoting bugs. I'm not a fan of bugs of any kind. I know God made them for a reason, y'all, but Debbie don't like them. Yep, that's a good thing, baby. Cleaning as you go. That's right. That's the way to do it. Clean as you go. Okay, we're going to put these seasonings back up. I had to put my son's his bougie garlic salt back. I ain't all the time buying some expensive seasoning, y'all. I'm like, I got homemade garlic salt. I got homemade garlic powder, and I have some that I bought from either Costco or Sam's. I can't remember. Hey, Rayanne. Good evening. How are you, dear? don't even have a, well, I got 2 dishwashers. I'm so blessed right here. That's what I got. And God gave me these, so you know they better than anything a man made. Just a second. Alfred's Kingdom, welcome, welcome, baby. I didn't even see you. Tell you, I was getting kind of hot, so what we're going to do is I am going to, I turned my air conditioner on, and we're going to turn these overhead lights off, and I'm going to turn these lights on and open this door and open this window so we can get some light. Y'all tell me if that's enough light for everybody. Y'all think that's enough light? I don't think it is. Oh my goodness. Y'all, I'm going to go back and try to get the chat. Hey, TWD, how are you doing, dear? I have missed some comments, y'all. I'm so sorry. Y'all did not put my timer on. So I'm going to base it off of I'm going to base what I've got in the oven off of my little roll that I can use for making a wrap. Yeah, I don't even know what you call that. I just watched a lady make it about 25, 30 years ago. And I think she had other ingredients in it, but I ended up kind of tweaking it myself, and I just used the eggs and the cottage cheese, and I put, the seasonings in it, and I've used it for making pizza dough. I've made it with wraps. I've cut it up and just made little snacks out of it, and I have dehydrated it before for dry snacks for later on, kind of sort of like a chip. Those turned out really good because I put a little bit of sea salt on them and just put a little teeny bit of olive oil, and some of them I put pesto on when I dehydrated them, and those things were so good, y'all. Oh my goodness. But let's see here. I have definitely missed a lot of comments, y'all. I'm sorry. What life, if you're still here, that's what I'm working on too, is my raised bed. Yeah, you know what they are? That's exactly right. The chips that you make with the eggplant and zucchini. Oh my! Oh, yeah, them things are so good. I like to put, before I dehydrate them, and I get them as thin as I can get them. I'll put the olive oil on them and some sea salt and a little bit of garlic powder, and some of them I'll put a little bit of pesto or, something like that on them. And they taste so good. Hey, Blackbird, how are you doing, dear? Nice to have you, baby. But, yeah, I put garlic powder on them and cayenne pepper. And I've made some spicy before with some sweet Thai chili powder that I got from Saigon Market in Wilmington. And y'all, it comes in a little glass jar about that round and about that high. And it's about 2 ounces of pepper. But y'all, that stuff, you don't have to use but a little teeny bit. You can make paste out of it. You can just put a dabble in your chili. And it's not that it's overly hot. It's spicy. But it's got that sweet kick behind it. It's good. Ziki dip. I got to go check that out. What? Y'all, I am looking at this chat. I have missed so much. I am so sorry. Oh my goodness. I've missed it all. I got to turn the light back on. I didn't want to, but I've got to. It's probably hot because I'm sitting right beside this oven. But that's okay. Oh, okay. All right. Now I get it, what life. Yeah, it does offer us kingdom. It sounds very, very, very yummy. Now, y'all, what we're going to have for dessert tonight is some peaches. And I've been letting them chill in the refrigerator. Okay? And these are, now, y'all, when you get peaches during the summer, go on and cut them up in little pieces like that. And any juice that you get while you're cutting them, save it. Now, what I did with these is I took a little bit of my corn syrup that I tapped out of the corn, and I didn't get very much. I mean, this year I got just a little because we weren't able to grow a lot of corn. But I put some of that corn syrup in it, and I used a little bit of, did I use brown sugar or monk? I think I used monk fruit. And I put it on the stove and let it cook down. And then when I got done peeling my peaches, I let that juice cool off. And y'all, I just literally put them in the freezer. I did not can them. I put them in the freezer, and there you go. And I put some lemon powder and some citrus powder on them to keep them fresh looking, okay? So that's what we got. So, and those were peaches that was given to me. I did not pay for those peaches. They were given to me. Somebody had an excess of them, and I put them up. I made a peach cobbler for us, and what was left, I got a couple of bags out of them. So there you go. So I thawed them out, and they're sitting down there in the refrigerator. So that's what we're having for supper. I mean, for dessert. Yeah. Yeah, I bet you would approve of it, Wildlife. The only thing is, those weren't Georgia peaches. Those were from a peach. Well, it's not really a peach farm because they have peaches, pears, apples. It's an orchard and a farm. They sell sweet potatoes, collard greens. They sell a lot of stuff. But they called it Sonker. What part of North? Well, if you don't mind me asking, what part of North Carolina is your mama from? Is she like coastal, mid, or west? Honey, Blackbird, I think dessert can be any time of the day if you want it bad enough. Okay, I'm making enchiladas. I've cooked refried beans and seasoned rice, and I am making a um, type of wrap that can be used as pizza dough, a wrap, a little strip it up and making it a snacks. Oh, okay, Mount Airy. Okay, that's like central. Okay, um, and peaches. Yeah, I will make the desserts and stuff for my husband and my son, and but I'm more of a fresh fruit kind of person, and I like my peanut butter snacks. I do like homemade peanut butter cookies and um, the no bake. That's one time where I will eat chocolate, y'all. Is if you make a no bake, it's got chocolate, oatmeal, and peanuts in it, or peanut butter in it, vanilla, and I think that's it. Yeah. Yeah, I love fruit. Fruit to me is just awesome. But yeah, we've got our enchiladas cooking right now. So, blackberry cobbler. Now, see, what I have not got any blackberries. Well, I did have some, but it wasn't enough to do anything with other than throw in some jam because it was just, two little pints. And, when you process them down, it's not very much. So I just added it in my blueberry cobbler. I mean, my blueberry jam. Yeah, Andy, no bakes. Yeah. And you know what I do like, honestly? My sister made the first dump cake I ever had. She used pineapple and cherries. And I think she put some walnuts on the top of it. I think. But I went over there one Sunday. She invited me over there for something. And I think it was around me and my son's birthday. It was. And she made that cobbler because she knows I'm not a big fan of cakes and stuff. And yeah, that's what it was. It was around my birthday. And she made that. And y'all, that thing was so good. Something peachy is always hard to resist. A socket. She made a homemade socket to you cake. I bet she did. What like a home? I'd never heard that before. A socket to you cake. I know that had to be good. Now, see, I do like cinnamon rolls. I am a cinnamon. Y'all, I love cinnamon. And I can eat sweet taters and cinnamon baked in the oven all year long. You can leave the peel on it, pop it in the oven, and bake. Well, I wrap mine up in aluminum foil. Throw it on a sheet pan and bake it in the oven. And then whenever it's done, crack it open and put just a little bit of cinnamon on it and some butter. Y'all, I don't need no sugar. I don't need nothing. I just want that cinnamon and a little bit of butter on mine. Rabbit, you eat sugar out the bag. Oh my goodness. Yeah, Echo, you know what? They are hard to say no to. Oh yeah, right. Oh, what like that sounds good. Now I missed a comment here. Let me see. I missed a comment. Okay, TJ Cat says this year we added 2 peach trees, 2 pear trees, a fig tree. We also planted blueberries, grapes, and blackberries. Well, that was a lot of planting you did. And I hope they all survive and do well. Y'all, I didn't latch my brakes on my island here, so it keeps moving over. Okay, y'all, I think that the enchiladas have got about 7 more minutes. I'm thinking about 7. What y'all think? 7? I think 7. Yeah, I want some cinnamon rolls too, Blackbird. But I'm not making those cinnamon rolls. We're going to have peaches tonight. Well, Andy, you know, if I had a slingshot baby that could send it all the way over there to Washington, girl, I'd slingshot it over that way to you. Send you a big old plate of enchiladas and rice and refried beans. Send your babies some cookies. Because I'd make your babies a batch of cookies now. Some oatmeal cookies. Because I can't be sending you food, not sending it for the babies. Just say. Yeah, Blackbird. Make a batch in the morning and think of me while you're making them. I got to make another dessert, so I won't get to make cinnamon rolls. I might make some cinnamon rolls Sunday morning before church, or make them Saturday night. Yeah, yeah, I'll make them Saturday night, and then I'll put them in the oven Sunday morning. But y'all, I can make the cinnamon rolls, and they still want scrambled eggs and bacon. So, hey baby. Okay, y'all. It's getting close. It's getting close. TWD, why come you can't eat cinnamon rolls? Is it just you don't have them, or do you have diabetes or something? If it's warm enough to let the for the yeast to set. Oh, okay. Now I ain't doing myself no favors opening up this oven door every 10 seconds. Oh, you can't eat flour or sugar. Oh man. Wow. I'm sorry, that's gotta be rough. No form of sugar, not even no sugar, period. Not even a byproduct of sugar making like molasses or maybe a natural like a honey or anything. Monk fruit, food allergies. So, like, are you literally like allergic to sugar? Because I've never heard of somebody being allergic to sugar ever. That's crazy. Honey and rice flour. Well, I've used almond flour and I haven't made any with rice flour, but I have used almond flour and I've used chickpea flour, and you can make some pretty yummy. Now they will taste nutty though. Yeah, it is pretty good. Now I can't stand what people call almond milk. Can't do the almond milk. Sorry. Oh, because of medical reasons. All right. Okay, y'all, it's coming. It's coming fast. It's starting to look like it's getting done. When my little um, um, cheese and egg things made, that's how I know that the enchiladas are done. And I think they're done now. I think they've gotten done a little bit before the eggs and cheese. So let's see what we have here. Okay. Oh yeah, they're done. They are done. Okay, y'all. We are gonna sprinkle some cheese on the top of this, and then I'm gonna put it back in the oven. Okay. Y'all, I was gonna add some jalapenos to the top of this, but I decided to just leave that for in case someone wants to add it themselves. Okay. Now, y'all, this is done. I actually started burning the sides because I let it get too thin. Oh, man. Okay. This is what it looks like. I have to let it cool down a little bit, but you see I let it get too thin right there, and it started burning. So, yeah, I tried to spread it out too thin. Okay, y'all. Let's see here. So, yeah, going. So I need to let it rest for a little bit. Okay? Gotta let it rest. Y'all, even the little end where it started trying to burn at tastes good. Oh my goodness. is all over my cheese bag, y'all. All that mess I had all over my hands. I'm going to put this in our refrigerator. Our frigidator, as I used to call it when I was little. A frigidator instead of a refrigerator. Called it a frigidator. Because I was cray-cray when I was a little girl. Y'all, I didn't know how to say nothing right. Except for nothing. I might have said nothing right. But that was about it. Well, we know that was way overdone. Y'all got to see me fail at something. See that? That's what happens when you do it too thin, y'all. That's okay. The rest of it's fine. Okay. Oops. Okay, y'all. That is what it looks like. Okay. Ooh. Oh, it's so hot. Need to let it cool off. But anyway, y'all get the point. Okay? See that? So, this can be used as pizza crust. It can be used as a wrap. Oh, are they really, Andy? Yeah. That's got to be tough. But y'all, that little thing right there, it tastes so yummy. Okay? And I'm doing that like, oh. I dropped it, y'all. I dropped it and tore it, but it's okay. It'll still taste good. But there you go. Now, since I dropped it and tore it, I'm probably just going to slice it up and use it for chips. Okay? Oh, it tastes so good, though, y'all. It might not look pretty because I was being impatient and handled it too much. Tried to spread it out too thin. But it does taste good. And remember, you can use this as a pizza crust. You can use it as a wrap. You can pretty much use it for anything you want to use it for. And it's only, like if you wanted to make a whole sheet pan, like have this full all the way, use 16 ounces of cottage cheese and 4 eggs and put you a bunch of Parmesan cheese in it. Put it on your baking sheet. Well, line the baking sheet with parchment paper and stick it in your oven for, well, about 35-40 minutes at 350. And that's what you'll get. But you won't have the problem that I had of trying to thin it, spread it out and make it a wrap. You'll have this whole pan complete. Because this pan is for basically a whole pound piece, okay? So, there you go, y'all. You're going to freeze up some raw fried potatoes. Yeah, there ain't nothing like good potato salad. That's true. And you don't make me want to cook some potato salad now. Okay, y'all, it's done now. Oh my goodness, it looks good, y'all. Oh no. Lordy, y'all, look at that. Oh my goodness. It looks so good. Oh, look at that, y'all. Don't that look so pretty? Oh, it looks good, y'all. Oh my goodness. I'm telling you, that looks so pretty. Oh, goodness. Hey, Gnostic Nomad, how are you doing, babe? Yeah, my kitchen is looking a little bit better. And it does smell good. Oh my goodness, y'all. Lord have mercy. Okay, y'all. Let me heat up these refried beans, y'all. Now, what I'm going to do to heat them up, because I'm not using a microwave to do no refried beans. Sorry, that's gross. Is I'm going to turn my frying pan on, my cast iron skillet, and I'm going to let it warm up with a little bit of avocado oil. Okay? Let's see here. And we are going to make some aioli that my son likes. Okay? Because I got to give the people what they want in my house. All right, I'm going to make a homemade aioli out of about 2.5 tablespoons of sour cream. I'm going to use some of his ranch dressing, about 2 tablespoons of that. I'm going to mix it together. Okay. I'm going to take me a lemon, squeeze me some lemon juice in it. Okay. Okay, y'all, you want it this consistency, okay? See how that is still thick, but it's runny? That's the way you want it. So 2 tablespoons of sour cream, 2 tablespoons of ranch dressing, and if you don't have the liquid ranch, you can always use powder and a little bit of milk and add you some vinegar or lemon juice in it to turn it into butter, to turn the milk into buttermilk, and then put you some dill in it. If you got dill, if you got the ranch powder, use the ranch powder, but I've made it homemade too. I normally make it homemade because I don't buy this, my son does. So But anyway, we got the homemade aioli. Hey, Stealing Tree, how are you? And I have to open up some of my homemade salsa. So I'll be right back. Okay, y'all, this is the salsa that I put up a couple of months ago right here on my channel. This was the old Tostitos container from where my son had got some bougie queso dip or something that I showed y'all. Well, I saved that container and put my salsa in it. So, and you heard that pop? Homemade salsa. See that? Save your jars, folks. Okay? Save your jars. Oh, I gotta turn that off. Oh my goodness. Okay. Now we're going to do those refried beans. Oh my goodness. You y'all see what I just did? I dropped my bowl in my pan. I just got bean juice everywhere. Y'all see that? I told y'all I'm cray-cray. See, I get klutz. See, y'all turn into a big old klutz. Oh, it smells so good. Oh, it smells so good, I dropped it. Okay. I'm going to let the water reduce out of those for a little bit. Okay. Ooh, Blackbird's got a fire going. Now, let's see here. Who did I miss? Well, y'all, if I missed anybody, hey, I'm sorry I was not paying attention. The chat, y'all see me cooking. See, I dropped stuff. Y'all see I made that bougie stuff my son likes. Oh my goodness. That aioli. He'd probably say, Mom, where's the cilantro? Oh, okay. I won't say that out loud. I won't. Don't worry. I won't say nothing. Oh my goodness. Okay, y'all. I got to cut up the avocado. Got to cut up the avocado. Oh my goodness. I'm just trying to, the pit's trying to take the avocado. You can't have that. Okay, y'all. I'm just going to slice it and get it out of there. Scoop it out. Y'all know how good avocado is for you. So good for you. Don't let it fly. See, I'm a refried beans trying to stick on me because I got them up too high. Okay, y'all. We're getting this avocado out of this avocado peel. Then I'm going to squeeze some lemon juice on it so it don't start getting all funky. We don't want no funky colored avocado. When it starts turning brown, I don't. Y'all ever went somewhere and they try to serve you funky avocado that was all brown and nasty? I'm like, no, that's okay. I don't want that. Oops, I dropped a seed in there from a lemon. I don't want to dirty another dish, so that's why I'm squeezing it in letting my hands just get it out. Well, y'all, what do people use before they had all them technical fancy kitchen gadgets? They did what I'm doing. Okay. Now remember, don't throw away your lemon, y'all. Remember I told you, put it up in your freezer. Because you can make lemon powder and all kinds of stuff out of your lemon peel. So, here we go. I'm still alive, baby. No, you've done enough. No, sir. You have done enough. You do not need to be walking this way. Okay, baby. I love you. Okay. I ain't trying to be fussy, baby. Yeah, baby. It's out there, so. Oh, absolutely, honey. Say hey to everybody.
Hey everybody, how y'all doing?
Okay. He just came in from messing with the chicken pen, y'all. Now he was gonna try to go walking this late at night. Crazy man. Ain't that crazy, y'all? Yap, daddy's home. Yeah. He'll be back in a minute. Him and his crazy tail was gonna try to go outside and go walking this late at night. Ain't that crazy? I gotta quit talking to the computer screen. Because that ain't where y'all at. Hey y'all, I am going to make my son a plate and take it to him. And I think his plate will be the thumbnail. I think I'll replace the thumbnail. I think that's what we'll do. Okay. Hold it down in a minute. Okay. Yummy. Okay. I'm going to put some lettuce on the side of the plate. And Just a little teeny bit of cheese. And he doesn't like olives, so we're just going to give him a little bit of tomato. And then we're going to drizzle some aioli over the top of that. And there we have it, y'all. Enchilada, refried beans, Mexican rice, and guacamole salad without the guacamole because he doesn't want to like using the guacamole. So I'm going to take a picture of it, y'all. No, I'll take a picture of Kenneth because I can put the guacamole on top of it. So, yeah, I'll be right back. And hot. Woo, Lordy. Y'all, he was happy. Okay, y'all, that was successful. Yeah, that's right. You know what? Right here. Grab and look at that. I make guacamole salad and put it up, but I wanted to just use yeah, all that. Well, we've been on here for an hour and 38 minutes. Oh, yeah, I forgot to plug my computer in. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. My thing might die, y'all. Hold on. Oh, Lordy. Oh, say bye to Bill, y'all. Didn't know my computer was off. Y'all, we almost went dark. You hear me? Okay, y'all. That is my meal in a nutshell. I'm telling you, y'all, if you save, you know, just save your leftovers. I don't care if you got a little tiny bit of ground beef, a little bit of chicken, um, any kind of meat, pulled pork, leftover pork chops, shred them up, get them real tiny before you put them in the freezer, and put it in a little bag and label it. Okay, you can literally make enchiladas, um, tacos. Um, you can make several different kinds of casseroles if you want, like Taco Tuesday night, or you want a night where it's a Mexican dish. If you save leftover meats here and there, you can make you a really nice meal as long as you have um, a bag of pinto beans or black beans, any kind of beans pretty much. You can mash up and make refried beans out of them. I've made them out of kidney beans, black beans, pinto beans. I've even made them with chickpeas, y'all. Now, it did taste more like hummus, but by the time I added in all of my little seasonings and stuff, it was really good. Okay? Hey, Eric. Welcome back. Welcome back. Um, I'm gonna be happy to eat it because I'm hungry. Um, but you can make seasoned Mexican rice. You do not have to use the Saison Goya that I used. Y'all, I have made it with a little bit of tomato powder, adding a little bit of tomato sauce, chili powder, just whatever seasonings you got. Throw it in that rice, but always make sure you put a little bit of cooking oil and use like 1.5 to, if you use 1 cup of rice, use 2 cups of water. If you use, just double the amount of water. And make sure you fluff up your rice. Don't let it sit there and get hard. Make sure the minute it's cooked, you fluff it up real good. Okay? And don't throw away that bean juice. Remember I told you about saving your bean juice, the roux? Y'all, you can make some of the best sauces with that leftover bean juice. And it's got some protein in there, so don't throw it out. You know, use it, put it to good use. And I've made mayonnaise from chickpea juice. Okay, just saying. So save your juices from your beans and stuff because they make some of the best roux for when you're wanting to make like enchiladas or any kinds of sauces for your casseroles. You can make yummy, yummy, yummy sauces. So save them, y'all. Save them. I'm telling you. And you get some extra protein. What's called aquafaba? Yeah, yeah, that's right. Three take that sure does. Yep. What Rabbit just said. That's right. So I'm waiting on my hubby to come in, y'all. I'll make him a plate. And you know what? I can make me a cup of coffee. Oh my goodness, y'all. We got show and tells live. TJ Cats, thank you, baby. Thank you, thank you. Um, you know what, Blackbird? I used to eat rice pudding when I was little, and I haven't ate it in a long time. Um, okay. My grandma made rice pudding really good, and I um, never liked anybody's but hers, from what I've been told. But I remember as a teenager trying to eat somebody else's, and I didn't want it. Okay, it didn't taste right. But I think that I've got my grandmother's rice pudding recipe figured out. So I'm going to try to make it here one day. And I don't know if I should use jasmine rice or short grain rice or long grain rice. I need to do some checking in that. But I'm thinking short grain rice. your plate now? Okay. You what, babe?
Can I guess at least go to the gym tomorrow? Tomorrow's Friday, right?
Yeah. Well, let me get out of the room.
We're not going.
Remember, I've got to go to the DMV and get my license.
Oh.
And I need to be there at 6:30 in the morning. Yeah. Where I'll be waiting around all day. So we can go, you want to go after that? Okay. Okay, y'all. I'm going to make his plate. And I'm going to make it pretty for him. He gets a pretty plate. Do what, baby? Yeah. Everybody's okay, baby.
It's cool outside. Just that
Mm-hmm.
won't let me get too cool in here.
And put your salad on the side of your plate, darling.
Yeah, if I can go to. I mean, if you can. What did we for a while? You can go in with me.
Yeah.
Sit in the chair. We're gonna take that stuff to it.
Yeah.
We can bring that in there with you then.
Yeah, baby. I'm going to take a picture of this and use your plate as my thumbnail. Do you want some aioli on your sour cream aioli on your other stuff or just your salad? It's the runny sour cream.
Yeah.
What do you want it on?
I don't know what's the best thing to put it on.
Well, I'll just drizzle it over this too. Okay, y'all, there's this plate, y'all. Now I'm going to take a picture of that. Okay, y'all. Y'all like that? Okay, y'all. There is our enchiladas, Spanish rice, refried beans, and avocado salad. Y'all like that? Mm. And remember our little wrap thingamadodger we made here. Okay? That I kind of messed up because I got impatient. But it does taste good, y'all. It really, really, really does. Matter of fact, I am going to put a little bit of avocado on a piece. And a little bit of that aioli for my husband to try. Make him a little mini sandwich. Put it on the edge of his plate for him to try. Y'all, ain't that cute? Look at there. Okay, y'all. It is 1:50. It's almost been 2 hours. So I'm going to go on and shut the room down. I thank everybody for coming, and I hope everyone has a blessed night, okay? Y'all have a good night. Thank you for coming. Okay? Oh, wait a minute. I was gonna drop the link in chat for a couple of y'all. Second. I'm gonna drop it in chat. I've got to wait for it to pull up. My computer's being slow. It's being real slow. Oh my goodness. It's like I'm using ancient technology or something. Oh my goodness. You're welcome, all four. Okay, y'all. Um, there's the link if anybody wants to come back here and chitter chat for a little bit. And y'all, as I always tell you, be kind, be loving. Um, you know, come in contact with people. Just, just if they're grouchy, just you know, don't get grouchy back. Just smile and you know, pray for them because sometimes people just need a little prayer. Now I'm not saying be a doormat. Y'all know that. I don't believe we should be doormats, but sometimes people have problems and they just need a little bit of prayer. So, but anyway, thank you for coming. I hope y'all get an opportunity one day to make a meal like this out of some leftovers. And until the next time, thank you and have a good night, y'all.